like the pervert characters are super weird to me. I said what I said. If you acted like that in real life, you would scare everybody away. An overwhelming, somewhat overwhelming amount of like anime with like witchcraft in it, and spirits to try to see what this girl is doing. You don't have to look like a stereotypical anime fan to be an anime fan. So, prime example, I guess this is the time for me to flex a little bit, my backstory, my villain arc. I don't got no villain arc because I'm not a villain, but I'm probably a villain to some because of that video I made last. Alright, my bad, y'all. So, this is Editor Kim speaking. My voice sounds nasally because my nose is stopped up, but long story short, I was watching anime officially. Like, I started when I was 10 with One Piece on 4Kids TV. Then I started watching a whole lot more anime when I was in my early 20s. And then I mellowed down in my mid 20s where I'm at now. Because, long story short, I got tired of all that stuff. I got tired of all the some of the tropes and all that stuff. I'm just like, nah, I'd have just watched more wholesome stuff. So that's basically what I decided to do. So that way I don't gotta see no fan service, no, like none of that, long story short. But like I said, just goes to show, like, you can never truly judge people about, them not looking like they watch anime, because you'll be surprised that the people that actually do watch anime, like I've seen people, they don't even look like they watch anime, but once you open your mouth to even talk about it, they're gonna talk your ear off. I don't mean that in a mean way or nothing, but like, it's definitely true. So like, that's why I say looks can be deceiving. I feel like the pervert characters are super weird to me. Cause you have some people that'll be like, I said what I said. If you acted like that in real life, you would scare everybody away. You would scare the women away, the men away, the animals away. It would just be you in the ground, you in the earth at that point. There's times where I'll be just chilling and I'll just look for some shows to watch, and I'll be noticing like there is an overwhelming, somewhat overwhelming amount of like anime with like witchcraft in it, right? And I thought I was tripping at first. I thought, I thought I was gonna come off as like a super like over religious person about it. But like when I thought about it and I actually did like a little bit of research and my friends were talking about it, I was like, oh, that's crazy. Cause Cause like remember how I brought up like cardcaptor Sakura in like the last video? Like some of the same sigils that was used like in cardcaptor Sakura was actually used in like real magic circles and stuff. And not just, and not just with that show, but there's like real, like some of the sigils in like Full Metal Alchemist match like real alchemy sigils and like tiny hints that are used in like Freemason and stuff as well. And something that I find interesting was like, as of recently, I was watching this show called My Happy Marriage, right? And internally, I'm just like, why are they abusing this girl? Like, she didn't do anything. And I'm just like, it's giving Cinderella. Like, I don't know how, baby girl, but you're gonna have to break free because these people are evil. So basically, this is spoilers. So the whole guys is kind of like Cinderella. Think of think of the whole tale of Cinderella, but put magic in it. Because the main character is this girl where her stepdaughter, not stepdaughter, what am I talking about? Her stepmom and her stepsister were just like mean. And the dad who remarried, he just don't care. He's like, okay, cool. So they make her marry this dude that everybody thinks is just mean and cold. But the dude is actually pretty nice. But here's the crazy part. Because some people are going to be like, okay, what does this have to do with that? The whole time that this girl is happy and is chilling and is finally escaped her family, or so she thought, the sister and the father of the boy that's in love with her are using origami and magic to spy on this girl. They are literal monitoring spirits to try to see what this girl is doing. I'm just like, that is so weird, man. I'm like, what? And then they started to get Like then it started to get like then there was starting to be more and more magic to where folks was doing rituals and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, nah, man. I don't know what this got to do with Cinderella, but I gotta go. Anya from Spy X Family is one of the funniest characters, anime characters of all time. Like, I don't, that little girl be tripping. Like, I have never, out of all the anime shows I have watched in my entire life, I have yet to see somebody be. I have yet to see somebody make reactions and do stuff the way that Anya does, and it trips me out every single time. Who fully understand specific things or tropes or whatever about anime, sometimes you gotta go way back and watch shows from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s to kind of pay attention to specific uprising trends or dying trends or whatever the case may be. Like it's similar to like how social media marketers pretty much like pay attention to specific trends or not. Like in order to pay attention to what works, what doesn't work, what's an issue, what's not an issue, you have to pay attention to the trends, the demographic, things like that. Like that's common sense. I don't think that's unpopular opinion. I feel like that is just common sense. And I feel like that's how some people end up making specific shows sometimes, not all the time though. And also to add on to that, something that I think is like a trend that I feel should never die out is like whenever people that are like friends, like anime or manga artists that absolutely love like each other's mangas or so forth or shows, I feel like there should always be like a whole thing where this manga artist draws another manga artist's characters and stuff. Just it warms my heart so much. Slice of life is a very underrated genre because of the specific fact that like a lot of people go to anime for like an escape, but I find slice of life or shows in that genre like beautiful in my opinion, because even though some people try to escape from the wanes and banes of life, sometimes you gotta watch something that keeps you grounded. You gotta watch something that makes you see the world for what it is. Cause like I said in the last video, you have shows that shows you the reality of the world that we live in, or specific issues that are going on, or so forth. So I feel like slice of life, out of all the shonen shoujo and just constant senile other stuff, I feel like slice of life is just really just an underrated genre in my opinion. Like for example, like one slice of life show that I absolutely love, I gotta finish it up because I was meaning to finish it but I forgot to, was Call Me Can't Communicate, because it really, for me, it depicts like how it is to socialize and how to figure out how to make friends and stuff, because that was me in high school. Like I did a bunch of weird stuff and so forth, and I didn't necessarily know how to go about like social interactions with other people. So a good portion of the time I was either silent or I did something that looked really weird or just odd. And I just overthought about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this person hates me, or oh my gosh, like I'm a weirdo, nobody's gonna want to be with me, as a friend or whatever the case may be. So like I feel like that is such a very underrated genre because it shows you just life. It gives you a literal slice of life, meaning that like that's the name of the genre. That's what it's meant to do. Something that I think is like true at times is that sometimes the shows that most people think are like garbage, low key, their themes be slapping, they be hitting. Like some people, like there's an ongoing thing with people not liking Sword Art Online. The theme, the crossing, I can't think of the name right now, but the song that Lisa sung, fire. And then also Dead Man Wonderland, I forgot the name of it, but that was also fire. Like I don't mean to be that person, but I'm not about to like argue with anybody about power skills and then step in front of the like literally in the floor of like the convention and scream like I am a Super Saiyan. Like, I literally would rather talk to you about the social commentary behind Death Note and Watchmen and what's your favorite, just like anime in general, especially like mystery anime and stuff, or slice of life or something, than to get into an argument about something that I kind of feel like doesn't matter. But all right, y'all, if you like this video, go down, press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that bell beside it to get more notifications, and then also share your thoughts down below. But aside from that, also when I say share your thoughts down below, please share them respectfully. Don't comment no crazy stuff on my stuff, and be surprised when I delete it and remove you from my channel. But aside from that, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye guys.